Alright, guess what? We're on to our last how-to videos, according to, well, I guess me, and we're going to learn how to account for salaries and wages. We have a couple tabs that I want to show you. I'm not actually going to go in and type in the hours because we have a week that's already been accounted for, and I just want to show you the conversion and how it all works. You can thank Caleb for making this tab in our spreadsheets because he's the reason we have this. So what I like to do is first I like to make sure that I have access to Clockify. We use that to see our hours that have been accounted for. And so right now it says it's from July 1st to July 7th. We need to go back all the way from the 10th to the 16th. And we need to see the detailed version actually. So let's go ahead and do that. The 10th through the 16th. That's going to show us week 4. Okay. So the way it works is if somebody in Clockify, this is all of our group members by the way, if somebody in Clockify accounts for working 15 minutes, in Excel you would type 0.25. So here's your key conversions. If somebody worked an hour, it's 1. If somebody worked 2 hours, it's 2. But in between those, they're different. Since you can't really convert real time to, math and wages and all that stuff, he made this conversion table for your guys' sake. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to look at some details. So at week 4, even though this was already accounted for, we just need to look at it. Let's see. Week 4. Okay, so Levi, it's worked 5 hours. This was during a week where productions were high. So we put 5 hours under operations for Monday. You have to look at the dates, make sure they're on a Monday. The 10th was on a Monday. I'm pretty sure it was anyway. I don't know why my calendar won't. There we go. Yep. Okay. Cool. And then so on and so forth. And you go in and you do this. And usually it's easier to do this every day. Riley worked an hour and a half. An hour and a half is equal to 1.5. So for Riley, I accidentally put 1.3. That's before I knew the conversions, so you just change it to 1.5. And same thing for everybody else. You just have to know if they worked in operations or if they worked in sales. Sometimes they'll put a description saying they sold this or they sold that, so that's probably going to be in sales. And you just go through all the dates, make sure they're all correct. And I would do this, like I said, every day. Go back into Clockify, remind people to log in their hours so that by the end of the week you can have it all filled out and you're not having to just go through every single clocked in work and account for it at the end of the week, because that takes some time and you have to account for your bank reconciliation. So just limit it to a daily process as much as possible rather than at the end of the week, because you'll be thanking yourself later, I promise. But that's how you do that. So make sure you use the labor backup tab. That's the one we're in right now, which is right here. And then use Clockify to be able to read what's going on. So again, I'm just going to emphasize, when you go to reports, you're going to go to detailed, because that's how you account for everybody's hours and what they worked and all that good stuff. So hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, let me know. But that's it for all these tutorial videos. Have a good one.